Welcome. We're so glad you've come to join us at this time. My name is Judy Uliberry and this is Maria Lobach. We are both registered nurses with the Portland VA healthcare system. For the past 4 years, we have been offering caregivers and veterans Healing Touch. Now, during this time of physical distancing, we would like to offer you this self-care opportunity as a tool to help you care for yourself.
As Judy mentioned, Healing Touch is an energy practice. Here are just a few basic examples of energy to help you start understanding this concept. So first, our physical bodies and the cells in our bodies are all forms of energy. Our thoughts and our feelings are also other forms of energy, and the environments around us are made up of energy. Another important concept to understand is how we sense or notice this energy that's often referred to as subtle energy. So let's say we're in a room or at a party. Most likely everyone's experienced something similar to this, where someone new walks in and almost instantly you can sense a change in the energy of the room. And it's because the person that came in was either extremely bubbly and alive or quite the opposite, just really angry and intense. This is what we call the subtle energy that you just noticed. Again, these are just a few basic examples to help us start understanding how we can use our own energy to support our health and well-being.
So as Maria mentioned, Healing Touch can help us if we're feeling worried or anxious, if we're needing more support, if we're just feeling like we could benefit from being more connected with ourselves. So now what we'd like to do is offer you a self-care practice of teaching you how to start developing your own physical awareness. So I'm going to invite you to experience this exercise with me. Go ahead and just start to become aware of your body right now. You may choose to close your eyes or keep them open. Either one is fine. But start to begin to feel your body. Notice what your body is touching. Can you feel your feet on the floor? Can you feel the chair? Just begin to sense the contact that your body is having right now with the object that you're touching. Now I invite you to just start to become aware of your breath. Where is your breath happening? Do you notice it as it enters your body? Maybe your chest rising, or even your belly softening on the exhale? Now what's happening with your thoughts? Are you wondering, how long is this going to be? I have grocery shopping I need to do. Or are you simply being here in this moment? Now go ahead and take one more drop down within and just notice what your heart feels like, what feelings you may be having. Do you feel calm? Do you feel relaxed? Simply becoming aware at this time. There is no right or wrong answer. Now take just a moment and see if you feel any different than before we started this exercise. Thank you for experiencing and practicing this exercise with me. Our intention is to learn how to become more aware of the present moment with our body, our thoughts, and our heart. Thank you for joining me. We hope you join us in our next video where Maria will practice intention and self-care.
Hello and welcome back. In this next video, you're going to learn about setting an intention, and you'll have your first experience with a guided healing touch practice. Now, once you've had an opportunity to check in with yourself, like you did in the first video with Judy's guided practice, you can begin to start asking yourself some reflective questions. So for example, you may say, or may ask, how can I best support myself in this moment? What is it that my body, my mind, or my heart need right now? And this actually is the process of starting to set an intention, which is the act of identifying a specific outcome. Now, when first learning to set an intention, this next simple and quick exercise can be really helpful. So I want you to use your imagination and start to visualize your best self. That could be a time in your life when you felt the most creative and artistic, or maybe healthy and strong, or just calm, clear-headed. Whatever that looks like for you, it's going to be different for everybody. And I want you to get a very clear image of that in your mind. And I want you to really feel how that feels in your body. Because as you're doing this, you're developing a tool that you'll be able to use to help you know how it is you want to be and feel in this world. And this will guide you then in creating your intention for your self-healing practice. Now, more specifically, let's say you want to focus on a physical aspect. Let's say you have a painful shoulder. So then your intention may sound like, may my shoulder be free of pain and move optimally. Or perhaps it's something more mental or emotional. Maybe you've experienced a loss recently. So the intention may sound more like, may I feel at ease and peace in my heart. So this brings us to our final guided healing touch practice, where we're going to bring all of these components together to demonstrate how we can use healing touch as self-care. So let's get back into a comfortable position, whether that's sitting down or lying on your bed or the floor. Now, once you've landed there, I want you to take a few cleansing breaths. I want you to really feel your feet on the floor or your back being supported by a surface. Feeling safe and supported in the space that you are in. I invite you to either close your eyes or soften your gaze and take a few more centering breaths. Now take a moment and identify a part that needs your attention and support in this moment. It might be something with your physical body, or it might be an emotional or mental need at this time. Now set your healing intention for this practice. Now I invite you to place your hand on this part. And if it's something emotional or mental, you can simply place your hand on your heart or your head, or even just have your hands comfortably in your lap. And I want you to start visualizing sending healing energy to that part. And if it's not comfortable to reach that part with your hands, no problem. Simply use your imagination to start visualizing that warm, healing energy flowing to that part that needs your attention and support in this moment. We're going to stay here for a few moments, continuing to breathe, continuing to send that warm, healing energy to ourselves. Can you feel the weight of your hands on your body? Maybe sense warmth flowing from your hands to yourself. Or maybe you see it. Maybe you can see the healing energy flowing to you. Rest here for a few more moments, receiving the healing energy, recalling the intention that you set for yourself, continuing to breathe. Now, as we end this practice, is there a kind thought or word you would like to offer to yourself? Some people simply say, "Thank you, I notice you." Give that to yourself now. And when you are ready, you can slowly start to bring your attention and your awareness back to this time, this space, wiggling your toes, slowly opening your eyes when you feel ready. And let's take one moment to check back in. Do you feel any differently than when you first started this practice? Maybe you feel a little bit more calm or rested, or even refreshed and energized. So this completes our Healing Touch practice as self-care. Please feel free to visit this video as many times as you desire as you strengthen your Healing Touch practice. We look forward to seeing you in our next video as you learn more about Healing Touch and how it can support your whole health.
Welcome back. I hope you've had time for yourself to practice becoming more aware of your presence and setting an intention. If you have not, no worries. Know that you can do this anytime, any place, even when you're standing in the grocery store line or at a red light. By focusing on one part of our well-being, we support our whole system. At the VA, we are practicing whole health. Whole health is an approach to healthcare that helps us to focus on one area at a time. Healing Touch supports the components of the whole health wheel, such as working the body by helping us to stay calm and caring for ourselves, recharge, spirit and soul, surroundings, even family, friends, and coworkers. And certainly it supports power of the mind. We each have the power to calm and support ourselves.
This video is intended to be an introduction to Healing Touch's self-care. We really hope that you're able to take some of these concepts of energy awareness, intention, presence, and touch and use them in your daily life to support your own health and well-being.
Healing Touch empowers you to care for your physical and mental body, bringing into congruence your body, mind, and heart.
This concludes our first video series. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions or to share your experiences. We look forward to continuing to strengthen and support your Healing Touch practice as we develop more opportunities to come together with Healing Touch.